you drove multiple women insane.
And it's not just the girls. The last guy I dated was completely nuts.
See, that's exactly what I'm. Wait, what?
This is like unabashedly. This is a gay rom-com.
Literally, yes.
It's so special. I'm like, how many of those do we even have? Probably kind of on.
I feel like, yeah, like none that are truly the rom-com experience. I mean, this is like rom-com through and through, but you know, us as gay people are not the side character. You know what I mean? We're right there in the front lines. It's great.
So what's this mean to you? Like, this is pretty huge, right?
Oh, it's massive.
Yeah.
I mean, when I even heard about the movie, I was like, what? What are we maybe going to get to make? And then I read it, and I was just like flipping. It was like a page turner for me, just because, you know, as a queer kid, I didn't have these types of projects to look to. And, you know, I loved rom-coms growing up, but I never quite saw myself in them. And so it was massive to literally see myself reflected back in that way. I used to stay up super late and watch Degrassi. I don't know if you ever saw that, because there were a few queer kids on that show. But it was crazy because I felt it played between like midnight and 4 on some channel back when I was in Ohio, and because it was playing that late, it even felt like it was taboo to watch it. You know what I mean? And it felt like, I was like sneaking to stay awake to watch Degrassi and like all the queer storylines. And even though I loved it and I was finally seeing myself on a show, it still felt like dirty in a way.
Yeah.
And so the fact that this movie is supported by Disney, it's going to be on prime time. It's like on Freeform, one of the biggest like youth networks there is. It's like, it's massive.
So you really didn't know?
I really did not.
I thought you had me pegged a long time ago.
Why would I?
I know you caught me staring at you sometimes.
What kind of a romantic hero then is Sam?
He's kind of your everyman,
Yeah.
too, which is what's super special about it. He's a little neurotic. He's trying to work his way up as like a young professional in Chicago. He's really political minded, which I think is great, that we have a queer character who is really trying to do something with his queerness and really trying to make a change in the world. But I think so many people can relate to him. He's a little neurotic. He's a little uptight. You'll see quite a few parallels, actually, between When Harry Met Sally and The Thing About Harry. It's kind of like an updated, younger, more like millennial version. And I think we tackle a lot more current issues than some of those other films.
Okay, how would that movie have played out if it was two gay guys? When Harry Met Sally, you know what I mean?
You might find out what the thing about Harry.
So we talked about other rom-coms briefly, and you said you were a fan. What are some of your favorites from the past?
Oh gosh, I mean, I love 27 Dresses. Like that Benny and the Jet scene. Oh, it's so good. I don't know if you remember that one, but I saw that with my mom when I was younger, and I've loved that one ever since. Yeah, I mean, that's probably the top of my list. I'm also just love like romantic movies anyway. We were just talking about The Notebook. I love that. Not necessarily a rom-com, but like another movie that I would love to see with two gay guys. Do you know what I mean?
I'm trying to think how that could have gone. Well, I guess the period detail may have like thrown some of that, made it even more.
Yeah, you would have to deal with some larger issues, I think, back then. But we could do an updated version of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe this does really well, and then we just start like, well, let's remake
all these movies, but queer. Yeah.
I think like the key to a good rom-com is that it's pretty rewatchable and addicting.
Oh, yeah.
What is the thing about Harry that makes it the most addicting and rewatchable?
I mean, I feel like it's like instantly iconic already. It's so heartwarming. I feel like everyone's so earnest in it and is just really trying to find love. And I think we talk about universal themes in regards to love that anyone can relate to. I got to watch it already. I'm like wanting to watch it again. I'm like, I just know that if I want to keep watching it, other people are going to want to keep watching it too.
You seem different.
I got contacts.
No, it's not that. It's just you're less glasses. Yeah.
It's been nuts, and this last year, being out of the closet alongside Grey's has been wild, and it's turned into something way more massive than even I thought it was going to be. And I have gotten the chance to talk to a lot of young queer people and to be in contact with a bunch of new queer people, and it just feels wonderful to be in the conversation with everybody. It truly feels like we're doing this all together. And so, you know, as an audience member of both Grey's and now this movie, I'm like so excited that we have this content to spark discussion even within our own community. And so I feel like I sometimes even compartmentalize it where I'm like, yes, I'm in it, and yes, I'm the face of some of these stories, but I'm also just as excited to hear these stories and experience them and talk about them with my friends.
Truth is, I admired you.
I'm sorry, I don't even know how, what?
I mean, you were out in Liberty, Missouri. Me, I was just too scared. That's why I made fun of you know that, right?
Knowing that you got to go back home and be part of Pride there, what has that experience been like for you?
Oh, it was massive. I mean, I got to bring my whole family. So both my brothers came, my parents, my little niece. So it was her first Pride. She was not even a year then. And it was just great because, I grew up in a suburb right outside of Columbus, and I knew that Pride was happening, but we never went. It wasn't like a part of my childhood. And I think there was a little part of me before I came out publicly that was always concerned with being fully out back home where I was 100% in the closet when I was a teenager. And so this was the first opportunity, being out to everyone in the world pretty much, to go back to my hometown and really see what it was like. And I was just blown away by, first of all, Columbus's pride and how much energy they put into the queer community and supporting the queer community, and just getting to see that, like, immediately my fears went away and I was welcomed back into that community in a very different way. And sort of these fears that I had building up for the last 10 years were just like, almost like I didn't even need to have them, because now I got to meet all these wonderful queer people from Columbus. It's when I met Jenny, it's when I met Nina West, and it just once again felt like we were all in it together, and I had support from home as well, and it was wonderful.